guess it is.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, that's the first time I've sat down all night.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, just a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
This is the spot I was looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah.
Is there anyone here for this? Don't be afraid. Can you make yourself known to us? Give us a sign that you're here. Feel free to talk to us. Did you die here? If you died here, what was the cause of your death? Is that you not knowing? It's okay. Aren't here to hurt you. We're just a little more happy. This is not a presence. The noise.
I just saw a shadow in there. Yeah. It walked right through the chain. Of course, my camera is pointed over here.
Yeah.
But when I turned and looked, I saw it, and it went right through that chain. And the chain moved a little bit.
What chain? This one? This one?
Oh, water dripping in buckets. That's what you hear. These are loose. loose glass, and that's what I heard.
Yeah. Is there anyone in here with us? Can I take a picture of you?
I'm hearing a knocking. Are you there? Captain, can you hear me? That was you. Captain, are you here? Captain, there's a storm at sea. Did you hear footsteps? Oh.
That's above us, though, isn't it? Isn't that people walking above us?
Who's walking? Who would be walking around on the deck up there?
Because the stairs goes up like that.
Let's go check real quick. Well, here, I'll go check. Oh shoot, where's my light at? Okay. Oh, ropes are banging against it. Yeah, it's ropes banging against the roof of this thing.
Feel the boat moving?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
Anybody in here?
She's really kind of swaying, isn't she? Wow.
If there's somebody here, can you please give us a sign of your presence? We're not going to hurt you alone. Wow. Moving.
Yeah, we are, huh? Yeah, those are the ropes slapping against the roof of this thing. Wow. I like that. I like that.
Right.
The sway.
Yeah, that's nice.
That was me yawning. I'm not tired, I'm not bored.
Hello, Ducky. No, I might be taking odd pictures, but.
Captain, wake up!
I'm gonna wake you up. Feel that little black hand?
Oh yeah. Captain, are you here? Captain, we need you on deck.
Talk to us. Give us a sign of your presence if you're here. I'm interested in who you are.
You know, I've been on this boat before. It's 20 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never been on it yet.
Actually, more than that, it's more like 25 years ago. It was only halfway done. None of this was done.
I almost want to just sit down and think
I
about it.
know, I sure want to sit on that, even it's ugly and stained, but it looks good. Looks
Why
like,
we can't? Oh, because they don't want anybody to listen.
yeah, it's antique upholstery.
You've been so long.
Wonder if that's blood on there.
They like to present themselves in white noise. They do it better in white noise than they do when it's stone quiet.
Still glad you didn't just.
Yeah. Ow! I'm just like running into everything. Okay, this is the area where the captain said that her friend picked up a feeling like someone died here. So what I'm gonna do, oh shit.
Yeah, like you can scare me.
I accidentally hit my flash.
Made you look.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make you look in a second.
I was getting ready to answer questions.
I know, I was gonna knock out answers.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna send this right here on it.
Sorry, Johnny.
No problem.
That's not very professional of us.
No, and it's okay.
But it was fun.
It stirs up a little energy.
Watch the right side of the screen. Watch the right side.
What are we looking for? There you go. That's a shadow. Sure that wasn't an IR shadow? Somebody stepped into your light?
Rhonda was sitting down on the steps.
Is that the only
Next
time
to
you
me.
saw it?
That's a trip.
She
Did
was
you get
sitting-
another one? Was
No,
that it?
That was it.
That's incredible.
And then her previous one where we were at the corner,
Mm-hmm.
every time she asked a question, immediately after asking the question, the focus would jump in and out
Yeah.
3 times.
My focus was going in and out on the deck down there, or up there. Which way did we come, down or up? We came up. So down there, when you were standing there alone, my focus went out. His color went all crazy on his screen.
On you.
Yeah, while we were watching you. Yeah, my focus went out, but I mean, for the most part, I stayed in focus, but his really went wild. We did hear some footsteps.
Some energy.
You know, I know the ropes are hitting up there, but that did sound like footsteps, didn't it?
Did
Like
you
somebody
say that?
walking right across up there.
Yeah, it
What
did.
is that?
It did.
Mhm. Oh, okay,
Did
let
they
me out of
hear
here
me?
before I kill all of you.
Well, we thought we'd kind of, I don't know, I'm interested in kind of.
This is like a coffin in
It's the heart
here.
of the boat, if you think about it.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Going over there, so we need to make
Wish
sure
we
we
could-
identify or at least.
Okay. So this is me, Shelly.
Elmo Johnson here.
Okay.
Okay, we're here. So you know our voices.
We be your mates.
We be your mates, ladies.
Don't be afraid to show yourself.
Captain, you're needed on deck. That was Johnny giggling. That was me giggling.
That was me.
And that was Shelley giggling.
Anyone else want to get?
I got that Pink Floyd song in my head.
Oh yeah.
Is there anybody in there?
I've been jamming on Pink Floyd all week long.
Is there anyone at home?
Yeah, see, it stopped. That made me.
Hear it? Okay, that's the rope tapping up there.
Okay.
But we were in there, and oh, actually we were right here, huh? And she's talking. All of a sudden you hear footsteps walk around this thing here. And I stuck my head up the steps. There wasn't anybody up there. I'm sure it came through on the recording. Oh, and by the way, when I listen to that, I can tell who's who,
Okay.
giggling and whatnot. I know what
Do
to
you hear
listen
this?
Huh?
I smelled the second on my sweet breath.
for. Oh.
No, it was really fun because we were at the, was it the foremast? And we started just talking, making general conversation to
Yeah.
whatever may be there. I started getting this really electric feeling in my arm.
I
Mhm.
got that.
And she was,
Yeah, left side eyes.
I had,
Yeah, I've been kind of drawn to that area. I haven't had any focus problems. But I did hear like a tap or two in here when I was talking. Yeah, it is kind of.
I felt kind of like
It just comes in and out.
Might just be the paint, that white paint. Are you in night shot? Yeah, switch to regular and see what happens. Yeah, it's better in regular.
I did when I was
You were
coming up the
fine,
stairs.
Oh, okay.
I was the last one, and I kind of had this thing.
No, it's still having trouble.
I have a good mindfulness to also just sit down and hang out for about an hour in here and see if we catch anything.
If they would let us
I mean-
sit down.
No, right here on the floor.
Oh,
As long as we don't cross the line.
Pulses.
Mm-hmm.
3 times in a row every time.
What?
The focus on
Oh,
our
3
cameras,
times,
it's having
interesting.
trouble with this room.
Huh, interesting.
Both of our cameras are doing it.
Okay.
My camera was doing it earlier.
Kind of feel like hanging out this a little bit. Just cause. I mean, you can't expect to find something and leave, you know, you gotta kind
Yeah.
of stick around.
Yeah, it's not touch and go, but that's for sure.
Okay, we're moving this to the second mate's cabin. Please feel free to make yourself known. This is when I need my donut.
And I'm gonna set a few things down.
Have a sit down.
Yeah,
Is
for
anybody
sure.
in here, please feel free to.
I feel like I'm just making a circle trying to get my. Oh, excuse me.
But what is
Hi. What was your name again, I'm sorry? What's your name again? Karen. Karen,
Karen.
that's right, Karen.
It's actually below Karen, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's yeah.
Me, Karen? That's me.
Camp out and see if we're doing anything or something.
Oh, I'm so old. That's me whispering old.
In the second mate's room, so I may not have picked it up. Hey, you can scoot back in there and lean up against it.
Ought to, huh?
You might get a feeling.
They're in bed.
Are they?
I did get some sensations.
Yeah.
They're not like, well,
You got goosebumps. What's up? What is going on?
I think I woke the captain up. Tell me he's needed on
You
deck.
okay?
I don't know what it is with the camera, but it keeps pulsing. It'll go
And that's
out
not
of
normal,
focus
right?
twice.
I turned off, let it cool off.
It'll go out of focus twice, and do it 3 times, and do it 3 times, and do it 3 times again,
Evidence.
and then it'll do it twice again. And then the last time it did it twice is when both arms popped up.
Yeah, I was kind of drawn
Just
to
watch
that.
it off.
And it can't be because I'm cold, because I'm sweating.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
Oh.
sweating
I know
too.
that. I believe you. I believe you. I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to.
Okay. Those lamps are throwing a shine on the walls because they're so highly polished. So make sure y'all make note of that if y'all take a picture.
I'll be honest with y'all, I'm at a point now where an orb has to be really bright and shiny for me to take 2 looks at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know I throw a lot of photos up on the web, but really, the ones I'm looking for are the solid, lit up ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one of Jimmy's bedroom.
She's gotten a few of them down in Galveston.
It has to be an awesome orb for me to go, ooh.
You
Yeah,
know
I
what?
like
You know
Just
what?
don't do it for me.
Well, how about this one? She took a picture in Jimmy's bedroom with her son. And we even went to Photoshop and reversed the image into a negative. You can't see through it.
That's a
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so you got sunglasses on your head, right? Okay.
Now, when you zoom in on it, does it look like a maze of lines?
It looks like a spider web.
Okay. Most of the ones I get look like a maze, like a labyrinth, like a brain. You know, when you blow it up.
These look like spider webs going straight up.
And sometimes there'll be like a little dot just shifted just, to the side of the center.
But there were like, what, 5 of them in his room?
And she got one that looked like it had a face in it. Down there.
You know what I thought was incredible was the ectoplasm
Oh, yeah.
that from coming from old house from that fence, so that thing. I mean, it looked like it was forming in type of old man or something.
Right.
I mean, I was like, and
It's okay.
remember she showed that, she said nobody was smoking at that time.
Right, right.
Nobody, and the weather was bad. There was no. I just thought that was incredible. I think that is
I don't think so.
the winner right there.
I thought I did,
that
and then
picture.
I,
And then that face in that window is a good one too.
Are you picking up anything in here?
I'm trying not to. That way when I do,
Well,
what I'm saying is I don't want to focus too much. It's almost like matrixing. If I
right.
focus too much. So when I'm,
Yeah, you'll
sometimes I like to just have a conversation. And,
I'll fill this in for you guys. Most of what we're looking at and sitting on right now is not original.
Yeah,
This
Except
was,
what she is.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now
This piece.
furniture.
No,
Yeah,
this piece.
no, down below.
that's original. You can
This
tell.
piece that you're leaning against is original.
Right, the armrest.
Just lean on him.
That's about it.
Because I'm not tired, I'm just relaxed.
She says it all lines
Sure.
back.
Have your kids call
I'm
back?
just relaxed. I admit it to you. No, I'm wrong.
They probably locked you out. Oh, yeah.
No, I think they got a wake-up call. That's what happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, they probably would lock me out, but
Well,
There's
it's,
a spittoon over
but at least
there.
if they know I have
I know.
someone backing me up somewhere.
it's clean.
I say it's a spittoon.
Somebody cleaned it up. It's never been used.
Is there anybody
One more
in here
time?
with us?
No. That's the captain's.
Oh, now you did it.
What do you do?
She would do the sound and then I would go.
Oh, okay. I get it.
I could probably hit you on the foot, but that's about as far as you go.
I can't see. I'm one of those guys that tries to spit out the car window and it winds up in the back seat.
Oh, God. I did that one time when I was a kid. I chewed on this. I was so hungry. We were going home from school, and God, I was so hungry. And I ate my apple, and I was still hungry. So I ate the core of my apple. And oh my God, that thing was so bitter. I couldn't live up in Michigan and riding out the country. And when the bus stopped, I was trying to get my window down so I could spit it out. And I finally got the window down after the bus started moving, and I couldn't take it anymore. I spit it out. Next thing I hear is, oh my God, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it landed on like the cheerleader type girl sitting behind me on her bus. She was freaking, oh my God, what is it?
I'm gonna enjoy
I
listening
felt
to this.
so bad. You're not.
Remember
Okay.
to turn the headphones down.
I'm so.
Are you
No,
hearing
it's okay.
knocks?
Yeah, we've heard them. There is a rope tapping against the
Yeah, I
roof.
know.
Yeah,
It's right in here.
Right, but we're hearing footsteps around this up here.
Yeah, we heard some kind of knocking when we were
Yeah.
sitting there.
And I heard a couple of taps
Yeah.
in there too. The captain's.
But it's at the creaking of the ship.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to
Oh, I know.
think here.
No, it
Oh,
was,
this is a creaky ship.
and it stopped.
Not just
Remember,
knocks.
they do have leaks. They're repitching the deck.
Not 4 in a row. And then quitting.
Is it twiddling now?
Huh?
Oh, that's neat. If you look at this crown molding here, the way the light hits it has different effects.
Oh,
The
yeah, it
shadow and
does.
the light.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It either looks like squares or like triangles. Captain, you awake?
It's disturbing the kid.
Captain, we need you.
Or not.
All hands on deck. I
Does it
don't know
sound
what
like
to
a
say.
whisper?
Huh?
No, I kind of heard something.
Captain, can you help me with this chart?
You didn't whisper?
No, but I heard it and I was looking at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna rap on this wall here, see if it disturbs him.
Go for it.
Hey, that's me knocking.
You know what? I didn't think about that. You've got the real captain up in the Damon cabin above.
Is she up there?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know. I
I
didn't
hope
know
she
there was a
didn't hear
Damon
that.
cabin.
Oh, she's sleeping.
She probably just opened the door. Who's there?
Oops.
Didn't know the Damon cabin was right above here.
Well, it's off to the left a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You do it, Shelley.
That's the glass.
Yeah.
I already
wind.
saw that.
Yeah, it's those. There are ropes hanging up there tapping
Oh,
against
it's
the
rain.
There you go. That's it. Now, did you hear that? See, when we were alone in here, we heard footsteps walk all the way
Yeah, we're
around
hearing
the sun.
footsteps.
And I stuck my head up the stairs and
There was
there wasn't
nobody up there.
anybody up there.
And then we heard y'all coming and then we came in.
Eric.
Okay. Thank you.
Captain?
Did you hear that? Sound like a voice. Did you hear that? Hmm?
Don't whisper.
Sorry.
If you speak, speak clearly.
What did you say?
Was that you speaking? Oh, okay.
Are you even laughing? What is that? Upstairs, the people?
The mast.
Huh?
It's the mast.
Yeah, the mast shifts a little bit.
I heard you.
It just,
Is there anybody down there?
Yes.
Okay, just curious.
Okay, yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, I can count. 4, 5, 6 of us down here. We're just camping out for about an hour down here. Seeing if we can catch anything.
Did you find payment and let them out?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they're long
I
one.
do apologize about that. I'm gonna disrupt you.
We're trying to contact the captain.
Yeah, we're actually, just, we've heard.
Well, she
I don't
did
know.
come.
Shut up.
I'll show you what that tapping is.
Oh, I can't get up right
The
now.
tapping.
I
Yeah,
haven't sat
there's
down all
some
day.
tapping that took place in that room there.
What is it? Because I saw
Some kind of
ropes.
shadow looking thing on the
The
camera
mast
from downstairs.
Has a huge crack in it.
Right?
And every time the what are they called that go across?
Yours?
The yards. Every
Yards.
time the yards move, it twists the mast.
Yeah,
Oh,
but this
right.
one doesn't have any yards.
At all?
No.
Does it still have any ropes attached to it at all?
Yes. Not many though.
Well, we heard like footsteps and he went right up.
And I did see a shadow walk through here, right
Yeah,
through this,
and it made
this
this
chain.
move.
Yeah, when we
Not
came
that
in,
much, but it made it
was
move.
just moving a little bit.
Yeah. And then we heard footsteps.
Of course, the
he-
ship was swaying. a
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay, now if you guys want, I can shut off that exhaust fan.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
want that. No, actually, background noise is good.
Yeah, we need a little back.
White noise is very good because that way you can just start.
Yeah.
If for
Well-
some reason it works better with EVPs.
Yeah.
Which we have going in the second mate's room right there. That's that what it called it? Second mate's room right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, explain your camera.
Oh.
But anyway, I was just thinking, because I know one of the things I did, I took that last year, because they said something about feeding off the barnacles. I says, listen, you want to hear it? And I took them down below to the low forward hold so they could hear the barnacles and hear the shrimp feeding off the barnacles.
Oh, really?
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's creepy.
It's a crackling noise. And
Interesting.
I can't hear it. I couldn't hear, you might be, no, you can't. I can't hear it in the main hold down here because the fan is blocking it off. So I took them to where they wouldn't hear the fan.
Right, okay.
But it's a crackling noise.
Huh. Well, that's creepy.
Oh, I think it's cool.
Yeah, that is. What did you say about the coloring in that thing?
Yeah, his color kind of
Very
went out of
beginning.
whack. That was down.
Down
Yeah,
there by the
yeah.
engine.
I get disoriented. I think it's below us. Where we ate
Yeah,
the
it is
pizza.
below us. It is below us. Kind of,
Yeah,
it's like
well,
that way. Down.
It's,
Right where the pizza
it is kind of below.
Okay. Yeah, his color went crazy. Mine went out of focus for a little bit.
My whole camera wouldn't work. I took 3 pictures. Seemed like it was working fine. I don't look at them.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden we moved. I look and it's like, it's not,
Everything's back to normal.
no, it stayed out of funk.
Oh, really?
And it said it wouldn't activate, and it was just, and then
Is it still
straightened
doing it?
out. No, it straightened out. The pictures seem to be there.
That's the
That I was just holding my mouth for.
Formax.
I could. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's behind there.
Now, the foremast,
It's actually behind
I
there.
could spend the night in here, really. I think I
Mhm.
might. It's kind of hot though.
I was gonna say, it's gonna be.
what I was gonna say though, if you guys aren't gonna go rowing, there's not gonna be people rowing all over the place. You can sleep in the hole.
In the hole. Oh, where we had the pizza.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, that's where we got that's where we got that electric feeling.
Right.
Right there at the,
So, okay, well, first of all,
at the
I'm
bulkhead
Okay.
and the mast is.
That's the wall in front of the mast. And she was asking questions about that gentleman that died off
No,
the
I feel
rigging.
it. I feel perfectly.
Watch this side of the screen.
This is comfortable, isn't it? It's a comfortable room.
It is.
I want my bedroom to look like this.
I'm hearing something.
Okay.
Only about 30 degrees colder.
very feasible.
See that happen?
Yeah, that's our shadow.
Mhm. And it never happened again.
Okay, that's the main mast, not the foremast.
Well, then I just made somebody mad.
That's why I got the shadow.
And then, since we started, it's been losing focus in and out. And by that corner that you told me about, where you heard that
Yeah.
knocking,
Mhm.
every time she asked a question, the focus would disappear. And as she was asking another question, it cleared up. As soon as she got done, focus disappeared. And that happened on every question.
Hmm.
And then here, in the corner of that room, the focus would go in and out in a pattern.
Listen, I've slept in that bunk so many times.
Oh, you have?
I've slept on every bunk on this ship.
What room do you feel anything in any of the rooms?
No,
For the most part, nothing?
Nothing creepy at all?
no, but Alyssa's talked to me before.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Really? Tell us.
But when we were in the gale, and I was laying in my bunk after having tossed cookies all day. And, you know, we've got the 14, 16 foot seas, and she's going like this, and then she does a funny thing, you know. And I was laying, you know, right up against the bulkhead on the side there, bulwarks on the side. And she told me, she says, I love this. I've missed this.
Really? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, she just, you know, and it wasn't really audible words, you know, it was just,
Feeling.
but it wasn't, it
In
wasn't,
your head, yeah.
it was in my head, but it wasn't my thoughts.
Yeah.
It was a feeling.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
but and I just laid there and said, okay, and I just laid there and enjoyed the ride.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I don't think anybody felt any fear in that storm. Even though we dipped the lee rail,
That's
It
almost
was just-
completely on its side,
the water came over the rail.
huh?
I mean, the rail was in the water.
When he came back up, was it more of a snap or did it
I don't know, I
fly
wasn't
back
on
up?
deck when that happened.
Oh, okay.
I was below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go down to the head. And I was gonna come back up, but once I got down there, I couldn't make it back up. I saw that bunk and I was one of the first to get sick. I was sick, not the worst, but one of the worst, but I was one of the first to recover. I was fine the next day, and everybody else was just
Green.
Yeah,
It
but-
took some of them a good 24 hours to get over it. I woke up the next morning, okay, the storm's gone, I'm fine. Of course, I got stuck doing all the work,
Yeah.
but I slept through 2 watches, so
That's
that's. And then when we went to Baton Rouge, we were guests of the USS Kidd. That's the Fletcher class destroyer, and you can do overnights on that.
Right.
And there's a kamikaze ghost that lives on the ship.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I had an encounter with him.
Wow.
Japanese
Tell us.
kamikaze?
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why I read such good haiku now. I do, it comes naturally to me, it just,
So, elaborate.
okay. Alyssa has just one shower, very poor water pressure,
Drip, drip, drip.
and we've got 50 people on board. In fact, at that time, there wasn't even enough bunks for everybody that was staying, because there's a lot of people, they had to set up a cot. Because while we were there, she was open to the public. That cruise mess, some of you may have seen it, where there's 14 bunks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where Renata is sleeping. she says, I told her, I says, do you mind if I take anybody down to the forehold? And she says, no, just so you don't take trips and where I'm sleeping. But those of us that of course there weren't 50 of us there, because once we got there, some of us just took off. We had to stay in port one day for every day we sailed. For when we were open to the public, and of course some people stayed the whole thing. I stayed, I think I stayed 3 days and then left. Came back home. I just took a week's vacation. But and those that didn't get it, now I had a permanent bunk because I was assigned a bunk, and I got to stay in my bunk the whole time. But there was a lot that were sleeping on cots in the area that was going to be open to the public. So they had to, if they were going to sleep on ship in their cots, they had to get all their stuff out of sight, in the morning before we opened to the public. So the Kid, I don't know if any of you've been on board the Kid. She is a fantastically restored ship.
Do you know, is it a destroyer or
Fletcher Price destroyer.
Destroyer, okay.
Yeah. And we're talking about in the officers' quarters in the stateroom, the dining table has china on it and stuff. Throughout the ship, you'll see Life magazines laying around, and it looks like the crew just vanished.
Right.
They have 1940 music piped through.
Oh, wow.
Battleship Texas. Remember?
And
You
are you ready for this? All the showers work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything on that boat works. Our engineer went down to look at the engine on it, and they say that's usually where you do see the ghost. But he said it would not take much work to get that engine up and running again. That's how well maintained this boat is. Well, I had to pull the 2 to 4 watch. And I thought, okay. And I had been all through Kid, and I picked out, because they told us we could stay on the ship if we wanted to. We could use the shower facilities on the ship. And they had washer and dryers and
Wow.
Everything.
that we could use. And actually the washer and dryer wasn't on the ship. The washer and dryer was in the museum. But they said we could, use the washer and dryer and everything. Well, I got off a watch at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? And I had all my stuff laid out, my bag laid out, so I had picked out a shower facility in the officers' quarters. 2 showers, 2 heads, 2 sinks, a lock on the door. Nobody was going to walk in on me because, they said, if we wanted to sleep on the ship. I don't know if anybody was sleeping on the ship that night. It's a huge ship. There was just a couple of us that would have been sleeping. But I wasn't going to have anybody decide that they were going to come in and use the head while I was in the shower. So I locked the door. I'm in the shower. The door is locked from the inside. It's a slide bolt. No way you can open it from the outside. Something came in.
Oh, really?
Yes. Something came in through the door. They opened the door, came in. That's why. And I felt him. Now, it wasn't scary. It was just something you felt. Just like when I saw the ghost, I did see it. When I heard the ghost down there, I felt it. I felt this. And I sat there and I thought, please don't look in on me. I don't look that good naked. And I didn't want to look out at it. So I didn't look at it to see if there was anything I could see. I was okay knowing it was out there, but I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
And I turned the water off, and it left.
Wow.
You know, ghosts.
And the door was still bolted shut.
Wow.
He couldn't bolt it shut from the outside. But I heard him in there. I heard somebody come in. And I felt him.
Yeah.
Okay, now, USS Kidd suffered a kamikaze attack during World War II. 11 sailors were killed, and there was damage done. But she went to dock, she was repaired, she finished the war out. Not a very successful kamikaze raid.
No. That would just piss him off.
Yeah, yeah.
That would piss him off.
Well, I've done research on kamikaze pilots, and a lot stuff. And what I found out was after they did their raid, their spirit was to go back to the Emperor's temple and tell all about the raid. Well, and this is just me, my guess is my kamikaze ghost lost face. He couldn't go back. How could he go back and say, I wasn't successful?
Yeah.
I got killed, I took
That's,
11 people with me, but the ship finished the war.
That's on it.
Yeah.
And that's very common to lose face in that type of culture.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I know, that is what this, so is he doomed
Yeah.
to spend, eternity on the Kid? A lot of people have seen him. They have actually seen him.
Wow.
But I had no desire to peek out and look.
Yeah.
Now, do you think
Especially when I was
visual or
especially-
intelligent?
Especially when I was naked.
No
Yeah, really.
kidding.
Sounds to me like intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Well, if it was residual, it wouldn't try to replay a certain
Yeah, if
action,
it was
so it wouldn't be a
residual.
residual if he came in there
It was-
and actually interacted in some sort of way and
Yeah.
left. So.
And he spends time down in the engine room because people have seen him in the engine room.
Probably because he wants to see the technology, drawn to the technology that he couldn't.
Or maybe just the energy given off by the engine.
Yeah.
Or that's where he hid.
And entities tend to be drawn to water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yes.
true. Wonderful.
I mean, I had an experience right after, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think we all have it once
Yeah.
or another.
Well,
So where was this kid?
Oh, okay,
Where's the
well.
kid?
It's in Baton Rouge.
Give it time.
see, the neat thing is about water is that it's a dipolar molecule, so it behaves.
Oh, here we go.
It behaves
I thought
differently
I
than
fired you.
it behaves differently than almost any other molecule because of its dipolar nature. I mean, like I say, dipolar. It's like negative one on one end and two positives on the other side. So even though those two positives equal this one negative, but they're split. So it kind of
Be nice.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
well, it's just to me. I think it probably has a different resonance or energy to it than normal matter.
Water's always been associated
Yeah.
with ghosts in the cult. You're not going way back thousands of years, you know.
Well,
You
there's
also have to
people a
cons-
scientific twist on why ghosts are.
You also have to consider this.
Corner line.
Two flammable molecules combined is the one element that can put fire out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Water is used as a source of energy.
That's why a lot of your Oriental,
They have water
they
spirits.
they like to put water to, they if water features like at
Fountains.
entrances and things like that to
Ponds.
help
Koi fish.
help
Yeah.
make positive energy and
Have you been to the
opposed.
China Bear yet? Up there at 45 and Ritchie?
uh-uh.
Oh man, you need to check that place out.
Huh?
It's a good Chinese buffet. I mean, massive, but the entranceway, they have all kinds of ponds.
Oh, that creepy
crawfish.
huge place.
Have you seen it?
I
Over there
used to
by
live
that-
up there.
That
Yeah.
boat place? By
But,
the boat place?
but when I
About a year
moved, they were still building on it when I moved.
Yeah, it's done now. They have a bonsai garden. They've got fountains in front.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Doesn't bother me.
They have one at 59
Yeah, you got
in
glasses
Sugarland
on,
too.
yeah.
It's really
So-
nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
Built-in
I haven't
reflectors.
been there.
Water, yeah. The Chinese have water spirits and water demons too.
As a matter of fact, I'm starting to get into nature spirit type stuff. So nature.
Water spirits,
Elementals.
earth demons.
Right, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call them spirit.
Water is a release, earth is trapping.
Things like the she and different things like that. I'm starting to research and look into.
Yeah.
So. I don't know if I'd call them a spirit or what. So.
Well, we have a certified Reiki master in this room.
You do.
A certified what?
Reiki master.
Oh,
Reiki.
okay. Do you carry stones with you? No. Who was it that has some Kim? Kim carries Reiki stones in her pocket. I'm like, why do you carry all them rocks around?
You don't need stones.
I carry stones too, but that's not. It's just for geology. It's not for. Girl.
I have a
I
moonstone.
carry my own.
I have a moonstone in my pocket for protection.
Girl.
A lodestone?
A moonstone.
Oh, moonstone, okay. Yeah, when I was a kid, I had a lodestone and a mojo bag, you know.
Yeah.
Voodoo stuff.
Obsidian
And
and
my-
rose quartz. And
Moonstone's all about your emotions, though.
magnetite.
It's good to have on the
But
water.
it's protection, yes, protection on,
Magnetite.
at nighttime is, moonstone is good. Any white stone is good for that.
Oh,
So is lapis.
Yeah,
That's a grounding
Right.
stone.
anything, a purple stone is a good protection stone.
Amethyst.
Right. Amethyst there.
Oh, yeah, just
I
love
took
my
the
rock
smoky,
collection,
the
man.
smoky quartz up to work
Yeah,
one day. Just I don't know why. You know how some days you just do quirky things and you don't
Yeah.
really realize why you do it. So I'm walking out of the bedroom. I'm going to work, and one day I just snatched it right off the desk drawer and dropped it in my pocket. Didn't think anything about it. And later that day I was at work and I reached in my pocket doing something. And I was like, I didn't quite remember putting it in my pocket, so I set it on my desk. But do you know everybody that walks up, it's very polished and very smooth, and and these people are not metaphysical at all. If I were to tell them where I was going tonight and why, they would have just looked at me like I was a Klingon.
Here's the look. Here's the look.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's like one or two people that would get it, but you can set that stone on the top of your desk, just set it there on top of the
The people are
calendar,
drawn to it.
point out or point in or whatever you want to do, and everybody runs and picks it up. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And they all pick it up and they want to touch it, and they start looking through it, and I'm like, you're retarded. I just start laughing, and they go, what is it for? And I says, it shoos all your negative energy away. Y'all just go on and leave me alone. And they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
See,
they
it
keep
works.
picking up, and I thought, how weird is that? So I'll take it away. One day I'll pick it up, drop it in my pocket, take it back home.
When they stopped throwing
Did
that
you do
stuff.
that?
I didn't do that. I
I didn't either.
Move
It
that
sounded
door.
like- it sounded
I
like-
thought I heard it up there.
Uh,
I thought it was over there.
maybe it's a giant
My
bird
hip is
turd.
up against it, so it's not
Bird turd.
Could be.
bird turd.
When we first came in here, it was just her and I, and we're just, standing in here real quiet. We heard somebody walk around this vault ceiling here, and I stuck my head up the stairs. There was-
Skylight.
Skylight, okay.
This is Skylight.
Well, I stuck my head up, and there's nobody up there, but we definitely heard footsteps go all the way around it almost.
Yeah, I said, no, I bet somebody's up there walking. He goes, I'm gonna go check, and he goes up there, and there's nobody.
There's nobody.
Of course, by the time we get up that
Well, I hopped
Weird
up pretty
stairway, I
quick,
mean.
Yeah.
and that the one that's kind of crooked, you feel
Uh-huh.
like I'm doing this
Well,
number.
for me, it was like 3 steps, and I could see.
Well, we just heard whispering over here about, what,
Right.
30 minutes ago or something?
Yeah, not even.
I thought it was you whispering.
That's why I was looking at you, because I was like, but see, I
I
heard
didn't
stuff
hear
out of
you.
my ear before, and I was tripping.
Mhm.
But at least we both heard it in this direction.
And I kind of went, and then I saw you turn your head, and I thought, okay.
That's gotta be Wayne.
That's loose glass.
You have a loose pane of glass up there.
That
It's
the wind picked up?
that one,
Yeah.
the second one. From the
Yeah, the
Yeah,
second one.
yeah, it broke just recently.
well, it's jittery.
Those aren't
Almost
original panes.
Yeah, well, I feel that way.
But
Sure,
that's what
because
the
I've been up
original
since
paint
six o'clock.
looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That etched
Yeah, I put a
glass.
lot of wood in here.
Yeah,
too.
that's what
Yeah.
the original ones look like.
Does that wine?
Yeah.
Would
What
feel
do you
that way?
think? It would be kind of grounded.
Sure, it's pretty.
Oh,
Because
that's
they,
of the
there were
earth,
still,
so-
there were still
Well,
some
I'm
original
not too
ones,
metaphysical
broken
enough.
ones.
That,
Oh,
Well,
I
I'm
see.
just-
Yeah,
That
they
they
knew
were
what it
grounded.
looked like,
Yeah.
yeah, there was a
one
corner.
thing's very, wood is always
Somewhere.
very grounded.
Yeah, is it dead?
That's my
Okay.
thought, because it's grounded
You
into
can
the
The-
take it out.
Yeah. It is
When I
like
came through with
earthy.
one group, they wanted to feel everything original. The armrest there is original. On the mantle there,
Uh-huh.
the carved,
Those
card
card
pieces,
pieces.
yeah, those are original.
What'd you hear?
When you go up the companionway, the outside wood, the bottom wood is all original. And the base of the skylight here is original wood.
Hello.
Also,
Hi, it's Kathy Harrington. I'm going home.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we got the captain here. Somebody's gonna have to let you out. You're
Okay.
locked in.
Okay.
Another one. I told you I would lose a couple. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming.
That's what you get for being on lunch.
Talk about a party hoover.
That's all right. We're the lively ones here.
Yeah, we need to move on.
Come. Yeah.
Isn't that just a little?
Oh, God, I can't get up. I'm so tired.
Oh, no.
What's the matter, you getting old?
Tossing your money.
Don't even talk about it.
How old are you?
I'm gonna talk about age.
Well,
30.
My old body's falling
You're getting
apart.
old when?
You're only 2 years older than me, get over it.
Okay, how much battery have I got left here? 43 minutes? Okay.
yeah.
Oh shoot, I shouldn't have left my LCD on like that.
Hang on.
No.
Okay.
Did I hear you say something about your camera when you be on you?
Yeah.
I put new batteries in it, my camera, and I took a couple pictures in the first
556
right area.
minutes.
Oh, okay. I got
First one I
about
did here.
Oh,
60.
Right over there, I was standing there, and the camera came up and it said, change batteries.
Can you get up
mine
on
said
it?
something like not authorized.
Absolutely.
And I
I
kept
know,
looking
my
at
ass
the
went to
lights,
sleep.
and it kept giving me the same screen. If I hit thing, it'd go, beep, 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 beep,
Weird.
off.
Well, all I
I
know
was
is.
like, okay.
Well, mine went off, and then I tried to turn it back on, and it says change batteries. And I turned it.
Battery
I
died?
turned- You know,
Those are
went back
brand new
off,
batteries
and I
you
came in
got.
here,
I mean, it
and I
won't let
turned
me
it back
turn
on,
on.
and it was fine.
Now without
Oh, it's
recording.
hot.
See,
So-
there's
Yeah, I
something
think they
in
put a
that
load on there.
area.
That's
You
what
know,
I
one
think.
goes.
Holy cow, that's hot.
Okay.
Oh my
These are
gosh.
hot batteries, people.
Hold the camera.
I'm
and I'll
trying.
get- Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, these are.
Those are.
No, it's not new.
Okay, yeah.
Put some calluses on your hands. It's so
Oh,
hot.
you don't put on this wood
But
then.
I've been busy since I walked in the door.
I'm
And
not
this is,
busy in here
this is
though.
the,
That is
oh,
You
odd.
got it right here.
this is the third time that I've come in
Where's
this
the other
part
one?
of the ship.
Right here?
Oh,
And I've been
okay.
busy.
Hey, man, I'm
See, I got
tired.
dizzy in the other spot.
I can't feel it.
It's hot, is it not?
Yeah.
I can't
So
feel
I
it.
had, I called it laryngitis.
I've lost 65%
You know, you
of
almost
the
feel like
nerve
somebody's
endings in my
doing this.
fingertips.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And doing that kind of.
Well, good. Hold them for a minute while I do
It's
this.
kind of over here.
I was
Yes.
I don't want sports.
Okay, I wanna know if it's
Because you
just
told me
me.
about the kid, but I'm like
Okay.
sensing it was somebody
Put it
there.
in the corner.
I mean, I was sensing that
You
it
don't
was a
have to
tall
record
woman.
it.
Taller.
I
You
didn't
don't have to
I didn't
record
hear
or
anything
anything.
that she
All I
said.
have to do is
I was
just.
so
I got
wrapped
it.
up in
That's
my,
fine.
No,
I was
oh.
hot.
I can't feel them, I'm
I
fine.
think they're dead.
And I was, you know,
Those
my
aren't
ears were
rechargeables,
roaring.
are
My
they?
ears were roaring because I was
And
right
I
over
was-
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry. Go ahead.
No.
I couldn't hear
I said,
anything.
is that steps or is
This
that
is just
my
Radio
heartbeat in
Shack
my
chicken.
ears?
So you're
Okay.
I'm hearing
saying
something over there.
in the corner.
Anywhere.
Yeah, in that corner. The
Area.
focus will not
He's saying
stay
that the thing is bad,
up,
so it makes.
whether I'm in regular mode or
I
night
don't
shot.
know.
Okay. And this is regular mode right here?
Yeah.
Do you need him? You're just testing something out for him whenever you're done.
I want to know if it's me.
Go ahead. I'm gonna walk through the and go in. Okay, so we're looking in the corner.
I think I'm about ready for a break.
Just hold it still. Because that's when I have half the problem.
No issues so far.
So it is me.
Well, my camera did it too. Not as bad,
It's
but a
not
little
the-
bit.
It's not the trying to focus, like, it's not phasing out. It's
So
like
it is
just staying in focus.
Could just be like a sonar problem, you know. These use kind of a sonar to do the autofocus, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not recording.
Huh?
I'm not recording. But every time I go over there,
Started kind of walking off by myself, and I heard my name.
Get this nice breeze coming right through here.
I know, I think I'm gonna go outside and go catch a smoke.
did you say smoke?
Yes.
Go.
I thought that'd get your
People are
attention.
You
dying.
don't have to tell me twice.
I'm gonna take
We
the
could
caffeine
go up this way,
break and,
couldn't we? Yeah, we can go up this way, can't we? I think. Oh hell, these steps.
Yep, all these steps.
Oh, there you are. Were you walking around up here? Oh, okay. Because we heard footsteps down there. I'm sorry.
How are you doing?
Watch your head.
oh, it feels good up here.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Awesome. This is awesome.
Anybody else?
Oh yeah.
I'm about to kill your light.
And now anymore, God, it's so expensive. It's huge. You want to go next? I'll let you go next. I don't care. This one doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm telling you.
This is what gets me.
It's not bothering me. It's always saying, you know, I'm here, listen. I want to be known.
Oh. Ooh, I'm hurting. Wow, I'm hurting. Is that it?
Oh, this feels good out here.
All right. There's the wheel.
I know.
Oh my God. That sounded so bad.
I do that too.
There's the compass. Ah, here's the compass.
That's cool.
This was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad, huh? Take us 30 degrees starboard.
They're on, do you want to know?
Oh
So
my God,
we're-
yes.
So each one of these
My buddy's in my purse.
is a particular degree. Because I don't
Yes,
feel any
please.
marks on it.
No,
Probably.
you got like, you know, all the way around's 360.
Yeah, so
Halfway
this
is
is
180.
Yeah, so this
So
is
this
the
is-
degree.
Quarter's 90.
Makes
An eighth
sense.
is
I never thought about that actually.
45.
So that's probably how they did it then.
Yeah.
That's cool. Ooh, that's a nice moon, even though it's not full.
Yeah, it is nice. What? Are y'all doing I love yous? I love y'all.
She just walked up and turned the
Love you
camera
too,
around.
I love you, Johnny.
This way. I was like, oh, take a
picture. Okay, click, you know.
Oh, my eyeballs.
Y'all don't leave me out of the I love yous.
I said I love you.
I
Yeah.
love you too.
Hey, y'all wouldn't high five me, so do
Oh. Can't go that way.
I thought you had a baby in your hand. I was like, what
no.
the heck are you doing?
There will be.
This would be a good place to sleep.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
sleep up
yeah,
here.
if it wouldn't rain
This
on
is
us, we could be
perfect.
guaranteed it wouldn't be
I
raining.
don't care if it rains. Let's just get a little tent out.
Hmm.
Oh,
They're gonna
this is awesome.
boot us off
Those
at
will go
8.
downstairs, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can't like lay in there. We can't lay in that other place.
Yeah, but that's cool.
We're not allowed to lay in the hot area where we first went, right?
No.
Yeah. Darn. Darn it.
Too hot in there anyway.
I'm gonna get some caffeine.
Avast, you landlubber.
It turns out kid all set too. So I am the master of my own domain. What is it? I reject your
Reality and substitute it with my own. That's Mythbusters 101.
But I remember what he said.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, do I not go fast enough for you, Mr. Elmo?
I'm in zombie mode. You want something to drink, Shell? Shelly, you want something to drink?
I have some.
You got something? Oh yeah, I've got your smokes. I was in my 20s that I broke $4 an hour. I know, what a waste of money.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Who?
Kind of, not really.
Well, you know. I was a little surprised to see Payman go. I think that was more of his friend wanting to go than him.
Yeah. You know what?
Hmm.
You know what that means for us if they're gone? I mean, this is serious.
Do tell.
We get more breakfast. How's that thing going?
Hey, we got breakfast for 30 waiting on us.
They're gonna roll us out the gate. Get out! Be dropping toast all the way to the gate. You know?
Yeah.
Better
Be
yet,
like, honey, you're gonna
everybody,
have to
everybody can park down here after breakfast. It's gonna be like, attendants are gonna come up. Hey, you need to wake up.
Oh, I know. It won't be attendance. It'll be the port pigs.
I just had some bacon.
That's three. No, there's no more than that. 8 left.
See, I'm a bad influence on y'all, huh?
Sweet.
How many
Yeah.
total people have left?
2, 4, 6.
6 people.
Well,
We had
Rita,
like,
Margarita and her husband. Okay.
2. What was the final total
Payman
count?
and Ali.
Did Payne leave?
No,
My
Payman.
girl and her husband.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I don't know their names.
And then that Kathy.
And the Kathy, and that's 7. That's 7.
Plus, we had 7 cancel.
And we had, what, 33 or 34 people?
We had 33, yeah.
So that's 14 people, so we're down to 19 people?
I will.
Yeah, that's about
I don't
right.
know about her. She might.
You can sit there and put since it was all just
I had a blanket in my pillow, by the way.
you have a blanket.
Yeah, one of my batteries is fixing to go dead. So at least my 5-hour one is still alive.
Best thing that ever happened.
Where are we going?
Hey, I wouldn't say that.
Where are we going?
Oh, we're going. I'm
Go
a
deck it, baby.
Deck it up.
deck it.
It's got to be the sweet breath.
I thought you said we
I am not using illegal substance.
I want some.
the blue collar
Well, it
comedy.
does smell like alcohol. I actually put it in some.
Well, you have been sucking on that sweet breath an awful lot. I've noticed.
Oh, God.
That does have alcohol in it.
Yeah, it does.
Of course, it's only about a shot per
If
bottle.
you were getting drunk off of a little bit of alcohol, you were a lost cause.
I'm gonna get me some of that stuff. Nighty night, Shelly.
Good night.
I'm going ghost hunting. Yeah, you know what? Oh, they killed all the lights down there.
It's okay. You can get adjusted really quick. They have the red lights over there. You alright, darling? Just alrighty. Well, I'll take the first one.
I can't use my headlight. My battery's almost dead.
Okay.
So be careful.
Alrighty, no problem. See? There's plenty of light coming from under the thing over there.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I think I'm just going to stay up on the dock. I don't have enough battery left to do anything.
I do, but
I'm going to go smoke some more.
I'm too scared to go.
Are y'all going to be okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Two
No
people.
problem.
Okay.
She and I.
Here.
Well, stay close to him, Luke.
No.
Oh, I ain't going down in there. I'm scared of the dark. That figures.
Oh, man. No battery. They took my bed. Yeah, I actually only have about 10 minutes of battery left. You know what? I don't want to get all sweaty again either. I'm all dried out now.
Not just be paranoid, huh?
Yeah, well. You're really afraid of the dark and you want to be a ghost hunter?
Well, I can't go with only one person.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to, like, at least 3 extra people.
Oh, okay. There's the Elissa at night.
A boat just ran out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, ain't you for... Freaking jeez, ruining everything for me. Ooh, I got a good orb right here.
Where?
Oh, hang on.
I gotta see this.
Oh, maybe not.
Light.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Man, we never get any orbs.
Yeah, it was that light, yeah.
I'd like to get one orb here, or some kind of ghostly thing. We're back!
Oh, I'm not shooting. Setting it for night shot.
Back.
You're back.
Yeah, I don't have enough.
Oh gosh, we didn't notice you. We didn't notice you were back. Why are you back?
Well,
I don't have enough battery to do anything with.
and I'm afraid of the dark.
I don't want to get all sweaty again either.
It is real close down in there.
Oh man, you can feel the heat coming out of the middle of that ship. It got hot in there yesterday,
It just feels like something's pushing on your head.
right? You only have about 15 minutes of battery, if that.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know how they stand it without getting claustrophobic.
Oh, what? You ought to see the submarine and see what part.
I want to be in the Navy.
The SS Cavala Gato class sub. That's only $20 a person. but it's under maintenance right now. It's good. It's over in Seawolf Park.
Oh, I didn't know they had a sub out there.
Yeah, they got a destroyer and a sub.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now that would be fun, a submarine for 20 bucks.
Well, you'd think, but a lot of people would bail out. I know they would.
Yeah, that would have been. I don't want to be in the Navy, but I guess it's not air force.
Yeah, it is. They got good AC.
Oh, so.
The only thing is you're locked in a tuna can.
For how long?
And I mean, the bunks are little, the seats are little, everything's very small.
And I'm not Mickey Mouse.
Well, I'm not either. It's tough for me to get in and out of some of those places.
Well, you're on your own.
And
you're not Mickey Mouse.
but honestly, I think I'd do the destroyer before I did the sub.
Yeah.
At least the destroyer has room to spread out on.
What kind of destroyer is it?
It's actually a destroyer escort. It escorted the battleship Texas, I believe. It's the SS Stewart. Yeah. It's only got, you know, like side guns and 20 millimeters and 40 millimeters. No big guns. Only the battleships had big guns. I was wrong. I got almost 3 hours of video on here.
Like 59 or 56, 16. That's cool. But it says I taped 100 or 100 and well, 1 hour and 56 minutes. So I don't know. Well, next time we do something, we'll have to get you some more tapes.
Yeah, and I need more batteries. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. I want to try to catch the sunrise over here.
Yeah, we'll be coming that way.
Yeah. I'm just waiting it out.
These buildings are in the way.
No, it'll hit the ship. They will. Yeah.